of 3 series. Winner of this series, by the way, it's just for seeding. They will play OG later today for that spot of being a legend at the IEM Rio Major. Let's kick this one off.
Jumping into the pistol. Team Vitality looked fantastic on the CT side against Mouse yesterday. Can they do the same against Heroic, whose T side looked particularly potent versus Big? It's a battle for supremacy. Banana initially being posted up by the T side. Dupree looking for info. Not going to spot anything. Has Zaiwu by his side with the dual Berettas. They've set up for info in apartments. Cadian is taking initial contact, looking for information of his own. Not spotting anything at the moment. Spinks is out towards long. I believe he has spotted Cadian because he's now falling back. More passive live. Cadian, he catches the gap here. Oh, nice shot from Spinks. They have to go now towards the B bomb site. Smoke comes through. Nice HP drop down, and Tessus. They're limping. Tessus also gets tagged through the smoke. So that bomb can make its way through. Shush going to plant, but Tessus isn't dealt with by Magis.
Down though, look at his position. This one's unchecked and unnoticed. Oh, Spinksy accounts for it. Little bit of a messy gunfight, but that means that Apex can step in. Deals with Stown. Yabi now trying to take the control back in. One kill has rung out, but there's just too many defenders, aren't there? Shush. 1 versus 4, can't find a thing. Much better start for Vitality. Lock in the defuse, get the pistol on the board. Yeah,
a few nice ideas there from Heroic, which if they'd gone the other way would have resulted in a much different round. Cadian on that flank just gets one-tapped by Spinks, absolutely removed from the server. So that part of the attack gets dropped, and then they just accelerate onto B. Stown gets that really nice advanced position in towards Tree, but it's a little awkward. Couldn't quite convert that duel, gets flanked, and then, unfortunately, leaves the rest of the team in a 2 versus 4. Tessa's going down through the smoke as well. A bit unfortunate. So Vitality get up to a good start, get the pistol, but Heroic got that bomb plant, and so they do invest in. Only lightly, though.
Utility, though. Yeah, I mean, 1 smoke on Cadian, that's already been deployed. It's just the Hero AK on Stown, supported by the Deagle of Yabi. So yeah, it's not the biggest investments, but you're just trying to set that AK up for success.
The Yeagle. That's what you're going to say on Yavi.
Yeah, I kind of went for it, and then I kind of...
Yeah, it's those J's.
My brain.
Yeah. You know, interesting, Tessus isn't the one with the Hero AK after what we saw the round prior. And what we saw yesterday on Inferno. It's the AK for Stown. We saw yesterday for Heroic, it was a lot of putting pressure on one side of the map, then falling back. Repositioning. Always trying to play with the rotations, and they've done that here early. They've brought an extra Vitality player over towards B, and now they're moving to A.
There's a crossfire on A. It is very loose, but look at this. Rotation's already coming back. Vitality get the information out. Now Magisk to be tested. That smoke is not what he really intended. Good grenade. Softens up some of these players. 30 seconds left. Heroic make their way out towards long. That's where Apex can step in. But the spray is incredibly laboured. Zaiwu is here in close proximity trying to deal with all of these players. But it's just the pistols that get removed. Here comes Spinks. Charging down Heroic. Wasting so much time on the clock. Players are all falling. It's just shushing the MP9 and does find Spinks. But now only 10 seconds. Can't do anything with the round. So it's expensive for Vitality. Because 3 players do fall, but they will convert the round anyway.
Yeah, Spinks saves today there with the double. All the rotations, the fact they had 3 players towards that B site, that kind of catches them off guard. You can see as they weren't expecting a 3rd player to be there. But it's expensive, and thankfully at the very end, that last player does go down in Shush, so not going to be struggling into this one. Tess is the only one that is, because of that Hero AK purchase for Stown. The rest of the team will have their AKs out and their utility. Now we see a bit of a stronger fight from Heroic. Vitality, this is what they needed. They needed to get off to the good start, need to get the pistol, convert it. Some of these consecutive rounds, that's what they were missing on Overpass.
Battle for Banana. That's going to be a key one. Early damage being done to Spinks from the HE. Cadian and the rest of Heroic resetting in towards top bracket. Zaiwu Not quite a gap there that he can exploit. Thinking about even going through it, but not quite. No information, but there is a smoke for Vitality in towards top brackets as a response. Spinks. He spots out Stown. Flashes back in from Apex. Even a follow-up, but Cadian does remove him. There are still 2 defenders here. Zywoo, he's rotated over.
I thought Heroic just throw bodies at the problem, always. Jump kicking angles. Causing rotates, causing utility to be dispensed. Never letting you feel comfortable, always threatening a push. And Dupree, he's threatened by Tessus. It's another one of these jiggles. Getting the information, Magisk, he's put on notice as well. Cadian spotted him out, but look at the flank. Shush is in the back lines. Player in CT spawn as well. 30 seconds left. They can wrap to B. Yabby's starting to accelerate. Zywoo is boosted up and holding for this, but Yabby, oh, doesn't quite spot him coming around. Smoke deployed. Zywoo can shut down everything, but he's been spotted. Good damage on the shoot, and he's got the support as well, swinging out for another. Zywoo taking the fight, and here's Apex with one of his own. Have to make their way onto the site now. Shush is dealt with. Zywoo is still here. Apex runs out of bullets. It's only 5 seconds left. He's run the round already, planting the bomb. Might be able to get this one down, and Yabby deals with Zywoo. Smoke gives enough cover, puts it into the 2 versus, well, 1 now. It's down. All alone. Making their way through. In position. That's the kill on the first from Dupree. Now the second has been spotted. The bullet's fired out. He's repositioning. Here's the rotates, playing with it. Just has a smoke, has a kit, has the HP, has the swing as well. Gets a little weird at the end. The Vitality do convert.
The fact that Heroic even managed to put the bomb down in that situation, bring it into a 1v1 is incredible to me. I thought that where they were making noise out towards Banana, they were just going to wrap A long and then have that pressure coming in and they attack on 2 fronts. But no, instead, they send everyone round that way. Long-winded path, but they do manage to carve out the opportunity. Zywoo feels like he can't really jiggle in, just trying to stay alive as best as he can. So the rotations coming in from Vitality could deal with the bomb planter. But no, not quite. Heroic, they do manage to do it, and that's still another expensive round for Vitality.
It's incredible how doable they make some of these rounds look. The wrap on to B is always tricky. If you don't have that prong coming through up Banana, it just makes it a lot more difficult because it's still a narrow choke point going from CT. Zywoo just sitting back in quad, they can't deal with him. It's a great crossfire with Apex. So the fact they even get the bomb down there and set it up to look possible is quite impressive.
We're saying as well about the amount of damage done by Heroic. 3 kills when they had that hero AK a few rounds ago. This time that was a 1 versus 1. They will reinvest in. Because look at the bank balances for Vitality. Their economy is still quite frail. But look at the response. Push down, Banana. Good control being established by Spinks with the MP9. Throw that SMG down there. Get as much space as possible. Apex can then move over. Maybe posture in. Because Dupree, he's made his way back towards A as well.
Apex is here. He can deploy another smoke as well. Actually looking to really push down a bit. Shoot some shots through. Make them consider that the player is all the way back to car, which is where Apex is. And then they just bait and switch setup. Apex takes first contact, falls back, and then Spinks. He can swing out. They're just going to clear him. Oh, Spinks gets the duel. Comes up big in the spam coming through. Spinks is doubled up. They can't deal with him. He's picked up an AK as well. A smoke gets deployed. Flashbang 2. Cadian trying to pin him in. The response is coming through over towards B, but Shush is caught out by Magisk. This is looking a lot better for Vitality.
Oh. Hang on. Cadian and Yabby. They found kills. Yabby's opened up the bomb site. 2 versus 2. Dupree's still here, though. He could just really unsettle this for Heroic because he's wrapping all the way through apartments. They're not going to be ready for his close position here. Cadian drops out on towards the bomb site. He can just go up and over. He can even deny the plant. That's exactly what happens. 10 seconds left. Yabby, good work being undone by this flank. Picks up the C4, no time. And as soon as the bullets gets punched in, Apex can push forward. And Dupree will secure it. Good attempt. Again, it's expensive. Vitality put through their paces, getting these rounds done. They will keep it flawless. It will be a 4-0 start. And Heroic, where they prioritize their weaponry, they don't have enough utility. They need to hold on to these flashbangs for the final execute. That's why they're contacting in on towards Spinx's position. No retake flash available.
Good attempt from Yabi, though. Almost makes that doable. Cadian has to, well, he goes for the short plank because they've cleared that out. And he's just come through apartments, right? It's a perfect gap that Dupree has exploited. Will that experience or choke? Contact towards Banana. Down. Spamming. Not going to connect. Spinx is pushing through, and that's where Stout can strike. The flames do burn him alive. So it goes even. Magisk is sitting here. Tessa's on the other side of this smoke. I'm going to start to walk through it. Magisk falls off at the right time. And just to get away. That's a HE that could be good. He throws it right now. It's going to land on both Tessus and Shush. But if he waits a second longer, which he does, goes completely awry. But now Dupree can come through. Can tuck into Cubby. They've got the perfect setup for this. Magisk can swing up. Shush is just going for the contact. Dupree, he's pressing F, but it doesn't matter. Tessus is here and Magisk activates. Deals with Tessus, puts it back into the advantage for the CT. Zywoo going for the spray. Does connect onto one. The bomb will be planted by Cadian. What can he do? Zywoo's here with the USP. Finishes the job.
Not enough bullets in the magazine to really deny the bomb plant. If Zywoo just had maybe like 2 or 3 extra bullets, that bomb doesn't even go down. So Heroic. Again, another one of these forced investments, but another bomb plant means they can just keep on pressing the issue. AK's utility can now be purchased up. No AWP, but to be honest, we didn't really see Cadian AWPing too much yesterday against Big, and well, T-side Inferno warping, it's always a little bit difficult to navigate. You've got these really tight choke points of angles where you just prefer the AK-47 in that scenario. I would expect to see a sniper coming out for Zywoo in some regard, but because he's not dying, he's upgrading to this AK. Stands tall and delivers 5-0. Much better start for Vitality. Free start towards Banana. Utility being dropped in as well. Heroic looking to make their move with the retakes.
Nice damage onto Dupree. That's just the spam. He's dropped off. Unconfirmed, but he's now very low. Here comes the utility. Not quite going to spread onto this stack. That would have been awkward if Apex decided to get burned. Would have collapsed the whole thing. Spinx is forced off though. Let's take a bit of damage. Shots in Sentry of his own to slow down Heroic. That's keeping their interest here. Grenade as well, bringing them lower. Zywoo still hanging around, drops his utility over. Now Heroic start to move back. All that pressure put on towards Banana, keeping 3 players interested. They just hold. Waiting for the info play from Vitality that's not coming. Here comes the utility. Tessa's going to be jumping around the corner, trying to bait out a shot that's not coming. Take control in towards long. All the smokes come down. Good kind of utility from Vitality to slow them down. There's only 2 defenders here. They disrespect this smoke and just come on pushing through. This could all fall apart, but Magisk has dealt with one. Tessus gets the trade. Dupree is still here in the backline, swinging up from Graveyard, but he's only good for 1. He's done damage. Cadian is low, can reposition. The bomb can go down in a second. They have to pick it up. Stout's got it. Punch in those digits, but it's allowed Vitality to start to rotate.
For Heroic. Plenty for Vitality. 3 versus 3. Cadian's been brought down low as well. Down to just about half. Vitality, they can definitely get their way back in. Apex peeking out from the library. Got an idea that Tess says is going to be sat in towards Graveyard. Molotov for Zywoo in towards Pit. Nobody's home. Creeping in now on the positions. Flashbang. Perfect. Tess says swings. Spinx will be removing him. Cadian somehow finds a kill. And now Stound, his attention allows him to step in. Cadian even finds Zywoo. Heroic battle their way through that retake scenario. Put a round on the board.
Yeah, great round from Heroic. Good read. They, once again, they pull all of the attention towards B. They go silent. They hit A. They disrespect that smoke. Vitality, they put that one down as a delaying tactic so they can set up. Magisk is caught out in the open. Gets that 1 kill into apartments, but as soon as that comes through, everyone pushes that smoke. Dupree does a lot of work. If he gotten 2 there, it might have been possible. But the fact that it's only a dink onto Cadian allows him to post up into mini pit, which is so difficult to deal with. We saw it there, but this is a good opener. Apex dealing with Yabi early. Good, fast contact into mid. Cyber's just got a scout. So that comes back to that economy damage you mentioned earlier.
Tessez. Look at this control. Vitality will be aware of this. Dupree gets caught out in the open. And now Tessez can just fall all the way back. Again, playing with these rotations. Look at Vitality making their move. But with this entry, potentially could be the right call. Heroic looking to press the issue, looking to aggress in. The utility is overwhelming, and ZywOo, he just has to stay in, but that's where Tess says he's over towards Long, and they're finding all the success. ZywOo is somehow still alive, but look at this B bomb site. It's now being retaken by Heroic. Magisk can't really do a thing, but there's no smoke. He just puts one down. The Molotov. You have to try and get Heroic back in, but that's where they catch out ZywOo. Again, it's these rotations catching off Vitality. Heroic, they're going to get a second round on the board.
Oh, what an exciting round from the T side. The way they played that one. Tessa's that opener. You can see we took flashbacks to that triple kill entry he got yesterday against Big. Continues to accelerate out towards Long, where he posts up and catches those rotations. Completely caught off guard. And it looks like ZywOo has done enough. It's incredible that he survives there. Gets a tag on the player in towards apartments. Stays alive in the flames, in the smokes, in the HEs. Picks himself up an M4 and looks like he's going to be on a great flank, but he's caught off guard. That utility from Magisk actually leads to ZywOo's downfall, right? Because it slows them down a banana, and okay, that just deals with everybody. That's something. But the fact that Magisk throws that smoke, they slow down on banana. They don't contest, and they have that play towards bottom mid that punishes ZywOo's flank. Then the round just falls apart. They can go back towards A. Well played by Heroic.
They've also always got sure another player in the apartments. So at the very least, Heroic have always got control over to this A side of the map, and they will try and exploit these rotations time and time again. But yeah, you're right. Little weird combination, but ZywOo will perish. Heroic consecutive rounds in a row. That really is the downfall for Vitality. Free play start over towards B, but look at what they've invested into this. MP9 saved AK. 1 M4. Doesn't look great. 4 players are actually over here. There's another silhouette in the mix. And Heroic, got to be careful not to walk into this stack.
They've been good at taking contact and then folding off, though. Nice boost. Dupree's holding for it. Although it sounds a little bit too short. Not being revealed. Poking his head over. He's going to fall off silently, using that little ledge, elevated angle. Now he starts to walk forward. Looking for the contact. Spinks up on the high ground here. Is dealt with. And even gets the one on the swing. Tessa deals with him. Everyone is falling. ZywOo's still here, though, and he's still fighting. Nice double up from ZywOo. Looking for more. Third from ZywOo. The bomb is dropped. He has this round in his hands. The flanks coming through from both sides. Spots the player out towards Ruins, deals with him. ZywOo, 4 kills. Yabby's here as well, has a flashbang. Goes where he is towards full ZywOo with the ace.
What a hole from ZywOo. Just when you hit the spray transfer, you think, okay, this round's always on. Isolates the gunfights perfectly, knows that a player's pushed in towards CT. And even when he gets Molotov'd out, he keeps cool, calm, and collected despite being on the flames of that Molotov. What a round. What an impact. That's the ZywOo we're used to seeing. It gets Vitality back in the equation. Considering that buy wasn't the best. Heroic. Oh dear. They deal with the stack, but they don't deal with ZywOo.
Yeah, they found those 3 entries to get the player all the way through into CT on the flank. ZywOo up on second oranges, the X factor. He was quiet, only on 3 kills going into that round. Now look at him. Looking for more. Feels Acadian. They've awoken the monster, but Tessus is here as well. The monster hunter, Yabby by his side, deals with Magisk. Dupree's still here though. Dupree is shooting with that MP9. Doubles up, bomb delivered, incendiary dropped as well. Try and collect that one. Need your gloves. Yabby looking out towards Long. Can't quite do it with Spinks. On to Stown now in the clutch, and look where he is. Over in CT. Has time to work with. This is doable for Stown.
Oh, this is a bit funky. Apex. Considering that this could be a possibility, has upgraded himself to that AK. Stown creeping in. Apex always on this timing. Trying to contest for it. Doesn't quite spot him out. Now he's going to try and walk in. Now he's trying to wrap the position. Vitality. When does this come into effect? Stan working his way around the corner. Vitality, they've rounded it as well. It's a game of cat and mouse. Stan is trying to hunt in. There is a player in apartments that could lock this all off. Dupree's even holding for it. Really nice round from Vitality. Dupree as well even baits the kill in for Magisk. Yabby finds that one on towards short, but because Dupree doesn't reveal himself, he actually gets rewarded with 2 kills and even drops the bomb. Round winning moment by actually letting his teammate die.
Yeah, it's okay to bait when it wins the round. Alright, remember that one when you're playing your matchmaking games? Sometimes baiting is okay. Make it count. Dupree does. It looks like they've done so much work here. Zywoo goes down, Magisk goes down, but Dupree, tucked in towards the boiler, comes out hot. Now Heroic don't have much into this one. Finally broken. And this is all hinged off that round, right? The stack, Zywoo's ace. Heroic win that one. Different story. Vitality probably can't invest into the follow-up.
Deep smoking top mid being deployed by Zywoo as well. Still no AWP. Can't quite afford that one just yet. Magisk lining up a shallower grenade. Thinks that Heroic are going to try and press the issue. Spam not quite connecting. Just the pistols. Heroic normally they throw a change of pace in these types of rounds. Normally they try and get a little bit aggressive this time. Settling back in. Waiting for Vitality to try and predict their antics. But they are currently grouping. Congregating in towards second middle. Trying to find a way out towards top brackets. Quite a lot of utility here for Heroic, but that's a well-timed nade. Softens them up, halts their progress, double up in towards short Magisk and Dupree. Danish combo coming into the equation. There's so many more T's to find. Cadian will eventually find one, but that's where Zywoo can just step in as well. It's so difficult to get to this bomb site for Heroic, and it should be always this Vitality.
Ooh, Zywoo though runs out of bullets, Shush deals with him. Cadian's got the AK. This gets low. This is doable. There's a world here. Shush. Making its way over. Apex sitting in the smoke. But Cadian's dealt with. Shush as well. Nice headshot from Spinks. Gets Vitality up to 8. Secures them to half as well. Some of these rounds have come down to the line, but it is Vitality crossing over it every single time. Looking a lot more confident here on Inferno. So it's the map picks not going the way of the teams that pick them on these T sides.
There's that AWP. On both sides of the server, Zywoo armed with 1 as 2 is Cadian. Are we going to see this head-to-head? Zywoo's got the spawn to peek down middle. He's going to do it. Looks for it. Doesn't press too far. Cadian on the other end of proceedings. This time, Heroic prioritize control not only in apartments, but look at Stan. Taking control up towards Banana. Just going to force Vitality's hand. They're going to try and retake this.
Dupree up close. Zywoo ready with the flashbang. Dupree going to swing off this one. Spots it empty. Also in focus for our 2 players here. Stan flashed himself in. Putting contact over towards the B bomb side. Dupree considering the rotation. Decides, no, stick towards A. Utility being juggled across by Heroic. Molotov for shot. And set up. Have to get past Zywoo. Flashbang. Is this the way in? Zywoo, fine angle, flashed off. Fires off a shot, doesn't catch the timing, and the smoke forces him all the way into the site. A boost though. Dupree up on the high ground, gonna find Shush. It's a little awkward, does connect it. And that's an opener going the way of Vitality. 30 seconds left. Have to start making moves.
Yeah, really good reaction from Vitality. You've even got Apex trying to lock in because that was a mid to B wrap smoke. So just in case Heroic wants to try and go into CT, it's going to be difficult for them to navigate. Falling silent just a little bit. That brings Apex's attention back to B. That's where Heroic are trying to strike up towards short. Dupree gets eliminated. Zywoo just has to try and survive, but a really good shot. Can he get any more? Tess says not quite. But Apex, that's where he steps in from the library. Zywoo's hold on this bomb site keeps Vitality afloat and gets them a 9th.
Yes, I would kicking things up a gear after that ace. He's been firing on all cylinders, saves around there. If he goes down to Cadian, that's it. That bomb could be planted. They can set up in the 2v2. Becomes very tricky, but Zyru just finds all the kills and then stays alive at the very end. Doesn't even go down, doesn't re-peek it, doesn't go for the quick scope. Allows Apex to rotate through to finish things off. 9 on the board for Vitality. Heroic need to come up with some answers soon. Getting a taste of their own medicine right now on this T side. Considering pace. Good flash, but there's nothing behind it. The flames slowing things down. There are 3 players here. A lot of utility as well. Allowing Free to retake. Now this up through. Flash has come through, but everyone is blind. More flames on the server, and Apex is here. Gets a kill on Shush. Smoke as well. Bruce coming through. Spinks up onto the elevated angle. He's going to activate through. Deals us down. Dupree here. Cadian has found Spinks, but Dupree's still back sight. They know he's here. Have to find a way to deal with him. He's going to be such a nuisance, and that's how you do it. Tessus with the jumping tech. 9 in a second onto Apex. Tessus. That's what the doctor ordered. Zyru going for the spam. Almost deals with Tessus. Tag through the box. Stays alive. The bomb is also in towards Pit, but they're a little nervous. Going quiet now. Magiska's on a slow crawl down mid as well. Abby is here. He's making noise. Magiska's going to spot him. And Dupree, or Zyru, has finished off Dupree's job. Tessus goes down. Cadian has split the 1 versus 2. They think it's A. It's giving him time. Bomb now. About to hit half tick. Cadian. Posted up. Multiple coming through. Knows one's a banana. Hear them coming through. Takes the fight on the Magisk. Zyru now swinging out. Can't quite hit the shot. And Cadian does it. They play with the rotations once again. And it gets them their 3rd round.
What a round from Heroic. They've been pumping the brakes so much, so it keeps Vitality interested in that A bomb site. And with Yabi sprinting all the way back down with the Tech 9, Magisk thinks there's a gap in towards second middle, so he's not convinced that it's going to be this B bomb site. It allows Cadian the breathing room just to step in, isolate these gunfights. What a round from Heroic.
Cadian was a little caught up. You can see when he was jumping around, he's like, where are they? They're not coming. Gets himself an AK and post up. Get that third. Great setup here from Magisk and Zyru. No one going that way at the moment, but there is a player in towards apartments. Katie is in contact with the AWP. Doesn't quite hit the shot, but he has made his presence known.
Info play being gathered by Magisk. Yabi's holding for it. Does deal with him. Vitality, they've got to go for these contact plays. They haven't got the utility, which is difficult to find out information. Dupree now out towards short. Vitality actually gambling over, cheating Zywu to this B bomb site. Heroic, 45 seconds. Vitality, they don't know what's going on here. They've got no information to work with. In fact, they're going to send Spinks and Apex over to the A bomb site as well.
Oh my god, look at these rotations. Vitality, everyone is here. Come to a party, but, well, the birthday guests aren't here. Apex is holding this smoke, so Tessus is about to walk into his crosshairs. It's awkward. Apex does get the kill, though, brought low. And that contact is actually going to keep them here. Cadian's down, well. Free bomb site, they're calling. You can post that with the AWP. Bomb can make its way through. Can be planted with ease. Vitality, they don't even go for this. This is a nice 4th round on the board for Heroic.
There's 2 things there that win Heroic the round. The initial fight on towards Magisk in apartments, and then the fact that Tessus just keeps pushing up long. It locks these rotations in yet again. Vitality being played with here on Inferno. Really nice back-to-back rounds from Heroic. Really good calling coming out of Cadian, especially in these mid-rounds. By just falling silent over towards the map, especially in a round like this where Vitality don't have any utility to really fight back, get key little clues of information as to where the rest of Heroic reside. Apex has just got to gamble. Doesn't quite pan out. That's a way back in. It all starts with this Yabby Tech 9 rundown banana, and suddenly this timeout's got to be called in. This could be 9-6.
While we take this breather, update from the A stream, Brad, and there's still a map 1 of that series. Double OT between Big and K23.
That's impressive from K23, considering how they looked in some of their opening best of ones. To now take it towards Big, everything's on the line in that game. It looks like K23 have just taken the first round of double OT as well. This is K23's map pick of Inferno. Then, in that second map of the series, it will be Mirage. But the fact that this has gone double overtime, that's a very exciting series on the A stream.
A lot of excitement here today on the A and B streams. Seeding matches on A. Qualification matches. Sorry, other way around. Qualification matches on A. Seeding matches on B. We're on B. So are these three Vitality players. Don't speak. Cadian doesn't quite connect. He's going to fall back. Flames behind him. Banana being a lot more hotly contested these last few rounds. Vitality looking to take this fight. Again, a body spotted. Down, falls back. No need to use utility to draw out Vitality. Just jump peek it. And look what it does in response. Sphinx pushing all the way down. Tessus is low and caught out by Apex. Good spam. Gets the opener. And now control can be established.
Oh, they're flashing back in. They're fighting for this Sphinx. He's still hanging around here, just close to the woods. Down. He's got to be careful when he contests with him. Sphinx even finds follow-up. There comes the trade. Apex tries to step in, but he's been brought down low. So he needs to try and retreat. But again, this is going to pull Dupree over. An even bomb site over towards A. No. Thinks better of it. And Apex catches off Stown. Zaiwu now to try and hold this. Another additional element of the heroic attack. Great grenades. Much better response from Vitality. They're not panicking. They're just set in their ways. But it's only Magisk with a 5-7 here holding this balcony player.
Yeah, he's found his kill a couple of times, but not going to be the case this time around. It's a fairy tale for Magisk as he sends Yabby to the realm of dreams. Katie, I'm going to be saving the AWP and the Tech 9. Has enough to drop an AK into the follow-up as well. So him saving here is actually critical. If they go hunting, that could be pretty deadly, but it does look like they're happy to sit back. So he's going to hold on to this. It'll be 10 on the board for Vitality. Exactly what they needed. Heroic have a chance for a 5th. I do want you to keep in mind what the T side of Vitality looked like on both Overpass and also on Inferno yesterday against Mouse. 10 here might not even be enough unless they can lift up that T side.
They're setting themselves up for success, though, and this has looked worlds apart from what we saw from them on Overpass. They look like they've got a lot more of a clear direction coming into every single round. I've enjoyed watching the re-aggression in towards Banana. Apex has been calling that in at the right time, seemingly every moment. It's a real cerebral battle on the server. We've just had a timeout being called in for Vitality. Now we're going to have another one being called in from Heroic. Sets up the last round of the first half nicely. It's down. There is an AK on the floor for him to retrieve. Full buy coming in. Let's get it.
Last round of the half. Heroic looking for that 5th. Once again, Banana going to be contested by 3 Vitality players. Spotting flashes being thrown by Dupree to allow Sphinx and Apex to take the fight. Zaiwu gets spammed early. Utility setup in forward short. Keeps Zaiwu back. Force him off the angle. Fires off the shot as well. So now they know. And look at this acceleration. Dupree is going to swing out into all of these players. The flashbangs are perfect for Zaiwu here. He's fighting. Misses the second shot. Tessus has doubled up and Magisk. He's sweating. They're coming from every single angle, and the flashbang is supreme. It's Apex's flashbang as well. Unfortunate timing puts them now into the 2 versus 4 retake.
2 smokes, 1 incendiary. That's all Vitality have to try and piece this one together. Cadian's even holding for this library push as Apex tries to wrap in around, but there's a player in Boiler. There's players just everywhere. They double swing on his position. Now Spinks is left alive versus 4. Does good damage, but Yabi locks it in. Vitality will concede that 5th round to Heroic. It gives ourselves a lifeline, something to work with in that CT half. The sides will swap and we'll come back in just a few minutes. Double digits formed by Vitality on the CT side of Inferno. Heroic just with 5. But that was a really interesting round before we threw to a break. Didn't have enough time to really break it down. But there was a Molotov that was thrown in by Heroic that forced ZywOo back. So he couldn't even see top middle, which is why they just really pushed the issue on long. Last thing Vitality expected. And now, as the side swapped, a lot of utility for Cadian and Yabi. And on the other side as well for Vitality.
Yeah, Heroic fighting back in the tail end. Get us up to 5. This pistol, though, will be crucial. Their CT side looked dominant. It was absolutely one-sided on overpass. You do the same here. Look at this double setup next to each other. Going to be walking into it as well. Dupree looking to take first contact. All 3 walking into these 2 USPs, but they are the only defenders on this site. This entire round hinges on this moment. Shush takes first contact. Dupree finds him, and Yabi is dealt with. Comes out ahead for Vitality, and now Heroic. They scramble. Cadian makes his way over. Vitality aren't committing yet, and Heroic have rotated 2 players over. Not knowing, obviously, That was the only setup here.
Yeah, Vitality just really taking the sting out of this attack. Making Heroic sweat just a little bit. But with the utility being dropped, with the bomb making its way over, it looks like it's going to be this apartment's pop. Tessus and Cadian in the right place. Tessus to stand tall. That's a great shot on towards Magisk. ZywOo struggling to get out the balcony right now. Will smoke off Moto. Will drop down in. In fact, it's another smoke that's already been deployed by Vitality. Needs to get past Tessus, the guardian of the A bomb site. And Cadian, well, he's hitting shots as well. Tessus combined. Somehow this is all falling apart for Vitality. Going slow is actually to their detriment because Stown pushing all the way down Banana locks it in. Heroic, get the pistol.
Hey, you go slow, Heroic, go fast. They lose that opener. They're down the man. Rotation comes through, though, and Tessus. What a big kill to find towards Mini Pit. ZywOo feels uncomfortable, and that smoke that's deployed out towards Moto gets caught on the little moped, and that sets up a bit of a one-way that Cadian can then use. All falls apart for Team Vitality. Heroic get the pistol. That's huge. Full investment into this one. Team Vitality, no bomb plant. No chance into this. T250s, that's it.
Already a boost coming up for Yabi. Saw this against Big.
Yeah, he likes to get high a lot. He's always boosted up, is Yabi.
Oh, look at these two teammates just as well supporting him. Bait and switch. So Yabi will take first contact potentially, or it will be Shush because he's playing anti-flash right now. So yeah, it'll be Shush take first contact, then Yabi and Cadian, they'll swing out together. Might not even come into effect though, because Vitality, they're creeping their way up Banana. Stown just jiggling. As soon as he sees anyone, he can drop an incendiary. Follow that up with a smoke grenade as well. Boost coming in for ZywOo. Doesn't quite spot out Stown. Moves away. Still drops the smoke. Feels that little bit of pressure. 50 seconds left. That's going to push Vitality straight into this. Potentially Stown. Good kill through the smoke. All Vitality want is a bomb plant. Just going to try and run boost players over. Trying to contend with the M4, but the flashbangs, it's perfect. Tess says, will clean up. Heroic. Flawless into the second round.
Now the Tessus CT side multi-kill. That one looks a little scary there. I thought with Stown's reloading that they might try and capitalize on that, but it's actually when the reload finishes that they start to push through. He gets overwhelmed, but he manages to fall back, and that's perfect timing for Tessus to swing out. Great setup. That was the two rifles over towards B. That boosted setup over towards A going unnoticed. Smoke in towards top mid from Shush. Stown going to be playing around this one. Smoke leaves a bit of a gap to the left side, actually. Not normally the intention there. I think that's been thrown, or maybe it is thrown intentionally this time around, but usually that does block the whole of middle. Once again, Yabi, sky high. Wasn't spotted last time, and 4 players here. Walking straight into it. Flash out, but it's a nice kill from Apex. Shush, all the trades all come through. Stown through the smoke deals with ZywOo. Tessus through the smoke gets Spinks. Kills come through though for Vitality, so off the back of it, they start to accelerate towards B. Cadian is here, drops the smoke. Has the incendiary ready as well. They're going to push through it. The flames, they are going to burn, but they make their way across. Cadian dying. TT going to stand for the fight. Magisto wins. Puts it into the 2v2.
Bombs on cross though. Dupree just about. So now he can get this one locked in. Tess says making his way down. Got to be careful not to overstep the mark. Goes for the spam. Dupree just brought down to about half. So this is still winnable for Heroic. Plenty of utility to work with as well. None for Vitality. Dupree just looking to stand tall. Flashbang dodge as well. Has to try and contend, but Tess says wins the fight. It's all on Magist. He's repositioned. Good kill for Fountain, but that's where Stown steps in. Kit picked up. Bomb defused. Heroic another round on the board.
Good recovery from Vitality there. They walk into that stack towards top mid, and the kills go fairly even. There's just more players from Heroic, so they end up coming out ahead, and the immediate response to go towards the B bomb site, it's good. They deal with Cadian as well. Put it back into a 2 versus 2. Have a decent setup on the post plant. Take the fights head on. Doesn't quite work out for Dupree. Puts a bit too much pressure on Magisk. So good retake from Heroic. The CT side already looking good. We talked about how strong they looked on the CT side. So far, 3 for 3. This one looks good. It's not a great deal of investment for Vitality, but we've seen Tech9s do a lot in the past, so we'll see what they can do this time around.
Plenty of utility to support. So going to play this one like a full gun round. Slow default, draining the resources of Heroic. You see the smoke's already being dispersed. Only 2 remaining on the CT side with 1 minute 20 left on the clock. So Vitality, they've done a good job in the first instance. Now they need to carve out opportunity towards a bomb site. Potentially could be B. They are all grouping down there towards T-Ram. The Sphinx taking control in towards the apartments as well.
Yeah, they're playing with rotations, but they don't have Banana control. You can see that Molotov thrown for the broom just because they don't have any idea what's going on at Banana. 3 players for Heroic still over towards A. Smoke going to be deployed. Cadian going to be blocked off. So he now has to rotate over towards Library to position up here. Can hold back in case they push through that smoke. All eyes on Shush in towards Pit. Yabby boosts up on the sight boxes, playing around the smoke. Flashed off. He's now fallen down, and Dupree has gotten in the back lines. How's he done that? The flash set him up. Apex deals with Shush as well. The Tech9s, they get it done. There's no chance for Heroic.
That's a really good round from Vitality. Clear and direct immediately in towards the execute. And despite Yabby deploying that one-way smoke towards short, he just completely gets flashed through it. Caught off guard. Dupree will actually find him. And as soon as the site defense crumbles, Heroic, there's no way back in. Not enough money in the bank to really contend with this because Vitality have been bringing it close. It's expensive on the CT side as well, with all the incendiaries and the defuse kits. But Vitality, just with the Tech9s, they slow down the pace, they draw out the utility early, they play it like they have rifles, and they convert the round as well.
The kill from Dupree. Yabby scratched his head over that one. First T-round on the board, and they do it in fantastic fashion. A couple of M4s now for free. Dupree and Apex gonna hold on to those. Heroic saving 3, do still have the investment into this one, but it would be breaking point if Vitality do take it. So the pressure's back onto the CT side.
Yabby hasn't got any utility at all. Just the M4. Going to be peeking out towards short. Mollies, they're going to push him back. Quicker one for Vitality, but Yabby stands tall. He even gets the second on towards Sphinx. That's a huge double up.
Gets away. 2 HP. Somehow, standing in the flames. Gets 2 kills. And a second chance. Now they're going for Tech. He's holding this off angle out in the open. Doubles up as well. Both of these rifles coming out big. Cadian goes for the peak. A little bit too much to handle, though, is Magisk. The 1v5? Potentially doable. Tessus and Yabby limping. Bob on his back and time to work with, but not accounting for Shush. In towards the apartments. Heroic fight back immediately.
That's just a cool round from Heroic. Yabby just stands and delivers over towards short. Fights, I was going to say to his death, but even manages to get out alive. And that's where Tessus can just take up this unexpected off angle on long, because Vitality, the only control they have after utilizing their utility is that long presence. Tessus just steps in, deals with both of these players, Zaiwu and Dupree. And it's a way back in. They survive, they can reinvest back in. And now the economy on both fronts, it is frail. This round's very important. Whoever wins this will force the other into an eco.
Talked about the T side being an issue. Has been for both these teams on Inferno today. Multi-kills from Heroic looking so good. Yabby and Tess both getting 2 without a punish. Yabby looking for contact in mid early. Just looking up Banana. 3 players here from Heroic side. Nice KG. I guess Tess is down low. Does a bit of damage onto Cadian as well. And Shush is hunting. apartments. It spots all of them with their backs turned. It's a triple kill from Shush. What a spray down from the apartment. Sends them home. Gets a fourth as well. Why not, Shush? Why not? Magisk, once again, clutching his head in his hands. 1 versus 5. What can you do?
Oh, dearie me. It's just that dynamic approach from Heroic. Get themselves settled a little bit more, and then Shush just steps out, has a feeling. What a spray as well. That just catches him up, but Shush gets the ace. What a perfect round from Heroic. What a fantastic round from Shush. You see him celebrating on the player cams. That one's got him excited.
Just as I mentioned, the multi-kill potential of these players. Another one steps up. One that's gone silent so far in terms of those multi-kills. Gets 5. That triple kill was absolutely beautiful. Get to see that one again. The third. Fantastic. Every bullet. Spinks, no chance. That's his house. You're not coming in. Not without an invite.
Oh, just the pistols again. Have seen Vitality make this one work. Haven't got the same utility that they did in the previous, though. It's just a couple of smokes. What's crazy is the fact that Shush is still doing that, even when Heroic are contesting Banana. Nowhere feels safe on the map for Vitality. Again, slowing things down with the Tech 9s. Trying to burn out this utility. No smokes left for Heroic again.
Here comes the flash. Tessus. Going out. Gets one. No, not quite. Zairu gets the shot with the Deagle. Dupree jumping over to bait out the fire. It's down. He's pushed down Banana. So with Apex, Magist walks into his crosshair as well. He wants more. Zairu's here. That's the bomb dropped. Talking about the multi-kills. Here's down. Some more. Not quite able to get Spinks though. Dink down. Spinks is low. Still an opportunity here. AK can be recovered. 3 has an M4, but they are both low. There's an extra Heroic player on the server to contend with.
There is, and they're walking wounded, aren't they? It's difficult. It's like they are hedging their bets more towards A, but the issue you have is you've got this powerful setup. Yabby in towards Graveyard, Shush in towards Mini Pit. Up and over for Spinks. Tries to spot out Yabby. It's going to be very difficult because Shush could just step in this entire time, not being revealed. Yabby does deal with Spinks in the end. That's the tied up scoreline now. Was 10-5 when the half swapped over, but suddenly it's 11-11.
Yeah, the only T-side round that Vitality have gotten so far was that Tech 9 fast play where they were able to catch off Yabby off guard on the site. Nice multi-kill from Star. Nice shot from him. Dealing with Zaiwu here. That's the killing blow. Yabby deals with Spinks on high. 11-11. Tactical timeout definitely needed. Zaiwu has the AWP. Let's keep an eye on him. 16 for 5. Magiska's actually leading the server on that side. He's on 18 kills. 20 on this other side for Tessus. It's very even across the board for both these teams.
Yeah, very cool to finally see Zaiwu with an AWP in this second half for Vitality. Let's see if he can get an opening kill, try and work his way up. Be interested to see how a Heroic approach this. 4 players starting over towards B. That's the move. They want complete banana control early. Just going to send Cadian solo down top mid. Grenade, it only softens up Apex.
4 players towards B early on. Now they start to rotate back after that initial utility. A second barrage of HEs. None of them actually connecting. Nice idea though. Vitality making their way up the middle. Cadian is here. Flash not going to deter him as he's going to re-peek. Dupree has walked past. Cadian can't quite hit him. Not ready for the players. Zaiwu deals with Yabby as well. Here's the response they needed. Shush on the side, about to be put under pressure. Moves in towards Mini Pit. Rotations can come through, but Dupree is holding. Sound is in library. He starts to edge forward, but Dupree trying to use the smoke to his advantage as well. Darting about. Sound is jiggled though. And he spotted him. Flashbang down. Dupree's fallen back. Dung goes in the center as well. Oh, but Dupree, what a peek! Stout had no chance. Zaiwu, he's going to shut down Shush as well. Be quiet, he says. Tessus gets one in response, but that's going to be it. Saving the AK, and even that might be denied. Magisk, he's running up Banana. Tessus 21 kills. Not going to be a 22nd. Magisk finds him, and Vitality, that's a gun round.
That's a really nice response from Vitality. They hear and see all of the utility cascading down Banana and immediately look at the response. Take top brackets, get Dupree in, slips the net, eliminates Cadian. As soon as that kill comes in, ZywOo, he's holding long this entire time for a Heroic player to step in and try and trade out Dupree. Wombo combo. Dastardly duo gets a multi-kill for Vitality, gets them back in the advantage. What a round. What a way to get themselves back in. Really good from Dupree. Look at this. Another boost being put up for Yabby. Always put in these X-rated positions. We'll also see him potentially being put in towards mini pit with a bait and switch. Magisk holding for this boost. Cadian can't quite catch him out.
Sam brought down low early. Not too low. Nice HE and it's fast. Yabby once again elevated. In towards Boiler. Dupree found an opening here the round prior onto Cadian. This time around, gonna slink away after getting the information. Smoke's now dispensed, and look at Heroic. Look at the response. All these CTs rotating over towards A. Cadian gonna start to make his way back towards B. In fact, all of them do. No contact. Got to reinforce this side. Cadian can post up on the angle. Mike caught in transition. Here he is. Doesn't quite go down. Doesn't hit the shot either. They are going to make their way through to the side, and they're pushing through. Cadian. Oh, Apex has doubled up. Tessus in the smoke, looking to do something special, and he has. Nice bomb, but he's traded out by Apex as well. 3 in the round for Apex. Nothing for Yabby and Shush to do.
We saw these rotations from Heroic against Big, and they were always in the right spot, but Apex calls his team back over towards B and then just does it all. Really quick aggression. What I like there as well is the fact he gets a multi-kill, escapes, and even accounts for Vitality's flank. Originally, he was holding for that banana pressure. Really nice heads-up play from the IGL. Heroic just get caught in transition.
Spink's looking for the exits as well. They're hounding here. David's going to drop the lurk smoke. Goes out the window. Smoking the next door neighbors. Shush. Do a Dupree and stay alive. So Heroic will hold over these rifles. That's really going to be all they have into this follow-up. Don't really want to be forcing into this one with 13 on the other side. Really going to be on these 2 players to do it all. But Apex, let's talk about a round. What an opening.
Just really good work. I mean, yeah, they've saved the rifles. It gives them a little bit to work with. You've got utility being purchased from Heroic. The idea is to set these guys up for success. Yabby, Shush. They're the point head of this Heroic attack. Boost up for ZywOo, up and over the smoke. This is perfect. This is really good. He can catch them off guard, but the flashbang. Oh, Yabby's got both.
What a double up. Apex looking for the response. Gets a little leg on Shush, but that's going to be it. Banana is locked down. Dupree looking for the response elsewhere. Out, but it's not Cadian. That's an opening and gets the second on to Tessus as well. This round's still on. Dupree gets away. Barely a slither of health, but it's enough. They're trying to make their way through things. Gonna catch off Yabby as well. All onto Shush, and he's dealt with. That incredible opener for naught. The bomb has to make its way up though. Down is here with an AWP.
Ooh.
This is weird.
No, Apex is holding for it. It's okay. He's accounting for it. Oh, no, he's turned around. Oh, it's a game of timings that Apex is actually going to win out. Down gets removed. AWP drop. Big sigh of relief for the IGL of Vitality. Nice reaction from Dupree again in towards the apartments. It was actually a combination of Yabby and Shush. The rifle set up over towards B. That information carried in. That's the saved weaponry. Dupree steps out, eliminates the defenders over at A. And gives Vitality the opportunity to get round number 14 on the board.
Ooh, another opening. Apex still for Cadian. Towards the top mid, just trying to cross. Punish. He's sitting around the smoke as well. Another one going to deny anything. Just fighting in towards Banana as well. Zaiwu alongside him, taking contact. Down starts to fall off. Good HE. Oh, good kill onto Magix as well. Zaiwu's low. Tessus finishes him off. What a response on Banana. But now the pressure's on Yabi. They start to rotate over. Spinks going to be avoiding him. Dupree as well. Both walking through apartments. So they dodge him. He can catch off the bomb. You're going to hear it. Spinks now on the side. Gets dealt with by Spinks. Yabi can still ruin everything. The bomb's dropped. You know, they made their way through, and Tessus rotates over. Does damage. Doesn't prevent the kill, but look at Spinks and Dupree. So low. The bomb delivered. Heroic. Somehow making this one work.
It's all on Yabi. Suddenly, Spinks and Dupree are in this situation where they got 35 seconds. They haven't really got anything to do. They just have to wait, hope, and pray that Heroic give them an opening back into the game. But you can see the game plan. 25 seconds. Just need to hold on to these AKs. It looks like, look, Spinks can drop an AWP. It's not the end of the world. Apex can drop over again. But that round just really crumbles. And it all hinges on the fact that Yabi finds the bomb carrier of Apex. If that goes the other way, it would look like Vitality would get 15 on the board, but no. Another setup for Heroic. It's dynamic, it's fluid, it's unpredictable, and it gets them round number 12.
Very least, Dupree and Spinks do hold on to their lives and those weapons. The string of T-side rounds comes to an end. Heroic do get one back. Still a 2-round lead for Vitality and only 2 needed to take us to Mirage, that deciding map. Zaiwu with the AK. Towards Banana, putting pressure on Katie and flashed off mid. Not going to go down first this time. Smoke and Incendiary thrown out from either side. Vitality starting to posture for control. Just going for a bit of a wallbang, not going to connect. Yabi, he's once again boosted up on the balcony.
Has been here a few times though, so see if Vitality expect it. A third, Dupree, Zaiwu, spotted out by the Shadow. Oh, they can't contend with him. Fantastic multi-kill for Yabi. He's really doing everything on this A-bomb site. And suddenly, this 2-man deficit could be enough for Heroic to work their way back in. Spinks grouping up towards short contact play. Does he spot other player towards Graveyard? That's the next question, considering Yabi to be a possibility. They're going to creep forward, but Tess says he's dropped the bomb. Suddenly it gets a little bit difficult. Spinks fighting back, but can't deal with the player on the balcony. Magisk left all alone.
Picks up the bomb, but once again, such a difficult situation to be in. Looking to see if someone overpicks, gives him a fight, gives him a way into this. At the moment, no one is. Yabi is just ducking down. Just throwing out the utility, starts to make his way forward, and that's when Yabi pops up, deals with him, and gets 13 on the board for Heroic. Only 1 round between these 2 teams now.
Yeah, always the insurance policy for Yabi. Great multi-kill, and then just settling in towards that Graveyard position. Magisk, even if he gets a couple of kills, there's no way he's expecting that player there who hasn't revealed himself this entire time. 14 to 13. Pause being called in. Vitality want to make sure they don't trip over their own shoelaces because Heroic could be back out with this investment. Apex can get an AK. I think it's already been dropped over to him, potentially. The Spinks is... No, Spinks dropped one over. Alright, that makes a little bit more sense.
One thing for Vitality is at least that loss bonus is starting to kick in. Got 1 more time into the follow-up, so even if they do concede this round, they'll still have money to keep investing. It's not easy for Heroic, but they are making these rounds work. The MP9 pushing for information has crossed. Oh, he's continuing to press the issue, but being held. Spinks is here, deals with him. Damage done, but it's not enough. The opener, it's going to go the way of Vitality.
Bit of silence. All falls a little bit quiet on the server. Vitality pump the brakes. Heroic reinforcing this B bomb site. Looking to contest it. Molotov's dropped in. Deep smoke going to be a flash. Magist got to be careful on his position because Stan will step in and trade. Key map control being retaken by Heroic. That means rotations can come back over towards A, and that's exactly where Vitality are posturing.
Well-timed smoke from Shush. That's going to keep him standing here. Allowed the rotation to come through from Yabby, but they're about to pop out the Yabs. Here comes the flash. First one goes down. Yabby off on the side, deals with him. And he's still fighting here. Shush swings up as well, gets one of his own. ZywOo has him pinned in though. And the trades do come through. ZywOo, long range, can't convert. 1 versus 1 now for Apex. Stown is almost here. He's coming up through short, and Apex is pushing out towards long. 30 seconds left. He can go towards the B bomb site, and that's exactly what he's going to do.
The Util. It's going to be difficult. It's a foot race to the B bomb site. Apex always going to win it out. Where does he set up for his afterplant? That's now the next consideration. Racing through the IGL's mind. Heroic and Stown creeping forward, not giving away any audio cues. Do not want to give the positional advantage over towards Apex. He's decided Ruins. This race is going to set up his defense. Try and keep this in. He's going to swing in, potentially catch out Stown, but in fact, the HP does not favor him. Heroic with time to defuse, tie up the scorelines, 14-14.
No kit for Stown there either. You can see that defuse, that's a full 10 seconds. Apex had the rear, but Stown hits the shot. It's just enough. Fine margins. That reposition towards B bomb site was perfect from Apex. Not knowing, obviously, there's no kit in play. Goes for that fight. Is dealt with. We're tied up once again. Was a 10-5 half. Vitality with the lead. Heroic on this CT side, looking fantastic. That point going to be decided. Potentially series point.
Stown actually finds Apex. Cadian brought down low by the spam. Tessez steps in. ZywOo, big ticket item removed. Dropped to the floor of the AWP. It's a change of pace. The willingness to fight on this defense for Heroic. It's netted them the openers. 2-player advantage. Cadian's low, doesn't matter. AWP still in play for him. Vitality trying to take ground back towards top brackets. But look at Magisk. Looking to potentially press the issue over towards Banana.
2 players still here though. Happy's holding utility. We start to throw that down now. Smoke. The response comes through on the other side, and Stown has caught up Spinks. 2 versus 5. We saw Heroic pull off one of these. Can Vitality do it? Cadian with the AWP deals with Magist. All on Dupree now. Another smoke comes through. A flashbang as well. Getting peppered through the smoke. Dupree, what can you do? Starts to make his way back towards Banana. There's 40 seconds left. At the moment, it's just saving. Hold that AK into the follow-up. There's a chance.
There's an AWP just in front of him as well that he could pick up. But no, just wants to hold on to the AK. What a round from Heroic. Just being a little bit more proactive in these gunfights. Catches Vitality off guard, and the spam through the smoke just doesn't quite work out in Vitality's favor. Dupree, he's even being hunted. Look at them all hounding them down. Heroic chasing the opportunity to eliminate the AK. Make sure that Vitality don't bring forward a single rifle into this, because they're going to be on series point now, Heroic. It's been an absolute bloodbath here on Inferno. Looks like he does survive. Just looking at the monitors on the screen, can't see anything in the top right. So that's an AK that gets brought over as well, dropped in for Dupree. But for Heroic, they are 5 kills away. Potentially locking this in.
They want that legend spot. Still have to deal with OG later, the winner of this, for that. Vitality don't have a lot they're working with. Upgraded pistols on 3 players. Cadian taking the fight down top mid. No AWP on the other side, so he has the confidence to be looking for this. Misses the flick. His presence is now noted. ZywOo has the AK. Spinks with the Galil. This entire T squad, there are 2 kills between the bottom and the top fragger. They are fighting as a team They need this round. They want overtime.
Smoke off towards long. That's going to obscure vision for two of these players. The Vitality, they're going to take the fight. Good Molotov. That's going to split the forces. ZywOo isolated right now with this bomb on his back. Still more smokes that can be deployed. Wouldn't surprise if they go for something similar. What worked in that Tech 9 round? Quick burst of pace out towards A. They are posturing for it. Cadian flashed in his teammate. Shush on the balcony. Gets rid of one. ZywOo on towards Cadian. And Shush is dealt with as well. Fighting tooth and nail in towards the bomb site. Heroic. They're falling by the wayside. Vitality. It all hinges on Tessez 1 versus 4. But it looks like we are heading to overtime.
ZywOo with the triple picks up the AWP now as well. What can Tessez do here? Making noise. They know where he is. He's running for it. Has such little time to work with. Has to announce his presence. And look at all these players. 4 of them holding the angle. He's going to swing into all 4. Holding him down. Overtime is on the cards.
Both of these teams need a breather as we head into overtime. What a highly contested affair. We're going to see you in a few minutes, and then we're going to bring you that overtime.
Overtime, we're here 15-15 on Inferno, pushed all the way to the very end. Which team will come out ahead? We're going to find out as we get into this first round of OT.
Money reset. It's a little bit different to what you saw at Pro League. Here in the RMRs, it's $10,000 per player. Still looking for that magic number of 19, of course. Sides remain the same. Objective trying to qualify for this legend spot. Jace dropping utility early towards Banana. Dribbles smoke down, placed halfway. Gives Heroic a little bit of wiggle room, and Cadian, he's peeking in towards apartments at this early peak.
You get punished, thinks it's there. Deals with Cadian. Shush looking for a response, but not going to find it. The opener in overtime goes the way of Vitality. Shush is the only one over at A at the moment. Falling all the way back as well towards Library. The response from Heroic is to start to push Banana, and Vitality have the read. Look at this utility damage. It's down brought so low. Tessus as well to half.
It was these later round Banana pushes that are actually finding Heroic some success. So Vitality accounting for it. Splits the defense of that Molotov. Magis goes hunting down. Well, gets bailed out by Tesses. What a kill to find. But meanwhile, the final destination for Vitality is up long. 35 seconds left. Tesses on his bike. Needs to get here just in time. Apex, he's holding Library though. Gonna lock off the rotation before they make their move.
This is a good setup from Heroic. Yabby's holding this crossfire with Tessus. They get past one, they have to deal with the other. Shush as well. Apex gonna swing through and deal with Tessus. This is where Yabby can swing out and get a kill. He falls down, still inside his Shush, and he deals with Spinks. This defense is looking solid, but now Dupree is here. Apex as well puts it once again into this clutch. This time Stown's low. Apex can punch in those digits and Stown. He's going to swing around at the perfect time. Catches Apex with his back turned. The clutch goes the way of Heroic.
Just by slowing down for a second there, Vitality. Just by Tesses being a nuisance over towards Library. Never really peeking. Rotation can never be caught off guard. And that's why, when that timer runs so low, Apex has to commit to that more of that default position. Allows Stown the opportunity to step in towards top mid. So as soon as Apex pulls his gun back out, meets his demise. Nice work, and that was off the back of Cadian losing his life early. Just the crossfire on sight, too much for Vitality to handle.
Yeah, the opener, they did so much damage to Banana as well. But just going down, the rotations are perfect once again from Heroic, this CT side. They always seem to be able to rotate at the right time. It looked a little scary when Shush was alone. Down dodges that one. Once again, 3 players over towards Banana early for Heroic. Tell you, do look like they want to give this one a look in. Nice, Peachy. That one goes deep, and look what it does. Down flash 2 as well. Gets rid of Zywu. Molotov to be thrown down, and Cadian is here to fight too. Banana is firmly Heroic.
That deep grenade was so good as well. Timing of the peak. Look at Vitality though. Change of pace. Looking to extend back up in. Tess says he's rotated over. Crossfire established on the top of the balcony. Yabby gets flashed. He gets caught off guard, but that's where Shush gets 2 kills. Allows Yabby to find the kill on towards Spinks, and here comes Tesses. Locking that one in. The defense for Heroic has been so good just across this entire series. And once again, a demonstration of it. The utility, it just comes in waves. It's so layered that Vitality can never establish just a comfort over towards Banana. So they try and inject pace into it. But Heroic, they're one step ahead this entire time.
And these crossfire setups they have over towards A are fantastic. Always changing them up. Shush coming up big there with a double. Yabby was still alive, still fighting too. Shush takes the peek in towards apartments. It's a little bit of damage for his troubles, but so does Magisk in Banana. For some rounds, only 2 defenders here for Heroic. It's a change up. It's down, he's just going to swing out. Tests with the nade. Does the damage. Zywu does get a kill in response. He's looking for more, pushing up. Heroic immediately starts to rotate. Good incendiary, gonna burn off Zywu, has to fall back.
That's nice as well. Just one smoke being thrown in by Cadian. They've even dropped extra in spawn, so he's picked up 1. This doesn't come as a detriment to Heroic. Gonna split the defense, 2 to 2. Vitality poking and prodding over towards top brackets. Control to be established. Plenty of utility to work and execute in with. And on the other end, flashes. They're just keeping Vitality back. That's going to have to be the main focus for Heroic because they've got 3 of them and only 1 smoke.
Pop flash play. She's blinded. He's staying strong. Yabby's here to support. Sphinx is low. But it doesn't matter. Still deals with Shush. Dupree finds Yabby as well. Trying to push through the smoke. Cadian punish Tessus now. What can you do? 1 versus 4. Shades of that final round of regulation. This time around, the pop play is perfect. Tessus about to peek into 2 players this time, a third as well. He's going to swing out, can't even get the first. Going to be Heroic with the half, but Vitality do find 1 at the tail end.
Again, it's just a quick apartments pop play. That's what Vitality have been really getting a lot of leverage out, especially in regulation here in the final round of overtime. Just going back to what's been a key successful component. Even just Sphinx dropping in towards mini pit and then just waiting for the peek out towards pit. Dupree in the meantime putting pressure over towards the bomb site. Good round back in. Heroic still with the advantage. It's been a tale of defense throughout this entire Inferno. 10-5 was the first half in favor of Vitality. Suddenly here we are, 17-16. Cadian getting aggressive in apartments with the AWP. Scoped up early, so no audio cues.
Gonna get spotted though, can't hit the flick onto Debris. Oh, what a shot from Zaiwu. The flick as down goes for the jump peak. Gives a 2-man advantage to Vitality. And Sphinx is pushing, working his way down. He's just holding this though and does find the kill. Cost him a lot of health. It's going to mean Zaiwu rotates back over towards B. He's scoped in on the angle. The flash comes through. Smoke as well. They're not committing. They throw the utility and holding the rotation. Dupree, though, going to catch off Yabby. Walking through the smoke, trying to catch the timing. Does not work out. Now he's tucked in towards Cubby as well. He can swing out and try and punish as they make their way up. But no, Tessus is there. Still on. 2 versus 3. As they wrap around, Magiska's in towards pit though. And Apex is making his way to library. Comes down to the timing here. Apex going to be swinging out, catches Shush behind. Tessus the only one left, and that's where Magic's upgrades. It's going to be 17-17.
Yeah, Heroic still trying their little tricks on towards the defense of Vitality. Just trying to keep moving the rotations, especially in CT. Keep the defenders on a string like a puppet. Back and forth the rotations swing. But the issue you have is this time Dupree accounting for the long lurk. Something that has enabled Heroic success. If it's not long, it's normally apartments. Gets a little bit dicey when Sphinx pushes all the way down Banana. But thankfully they've got enough players to contend with it. Vitality at 17-17. Heroic call their last pause of the game. Orb still out for Cadian as well.
Been struggling a little bit on Inferno. Only player in the teens at the moment. Tessus is on 30. Down fighting Banana early. I think she's going to do a bit of damage to Zaiwu. Throws on back, but it's not going to connect. Utility being set up towards A. Pushing Tessus, taking contact. Running through. That's the bomb as well. Apex doubles up through the smoke. Spray down onto Shush as well. Incendiary dropped, but he's done the damage already. Once again, Heroic in a 3 versus 5 on this T side.
Again, another play that we saw in regulation. Deep Molotov, only thrown in when Heroic do that. So that's why Apex is holding the spray. Going through their own long smoke to their death. Cadian, oh, me, gets completely removed by Apex, and that's where Magisk finds Vitality map point.
Vitality now with an opportunity to send us to Mirage, that third deciding map. What a way to open things up for Apex. That second kill, the spray control, fantastic. Through the smoke. It's not great for Heroic. It's a Deagle for Tessus. It's a Tech 9 for Cadian. Three players, 4 vitality towards top banana. Down on the other side, so it's utility. Oh, gets the kill as well to Apex. That's a role reversal. Smoke kill going the way of the T's this time. Sphinx is tucked in though. Sound spot at the barrel. Creeping forward, close. Oh, Zai was punished. Now Sphinx has stacked out. He wasn't spotted. His back wasn't spotted. The gun barrel wasn't spotted. He does find one in response. That man advantage is for Heroic. They have a chance to send us to double OT.
Slow things down. Sphinx wants to stand and fight. That spam gives away his advanced position. For Heroic, what do they decide to do? You still got this setup for Dupree and Magisk over towards short. More often than not, Heroic have been rotating back in. This time it's going to be the full commit. Sphinx, a lot of responsibility put in his way. Now he needs to try and contend with the execute. Smokes will land. Will this be the full rotation? Dupree thinking about it. Magiski still holding here. Come Heroic. And Sphinx gets overwhelmed.
Going for the hero play. But falls without taking a life with him. Magisk and Dupree have to do the rotate. Cadian's holding for it, but Dupree has dealt with him. Was dinked. Brought down low. They can still give this retake a look in. They have to. It's the last round of this OT. Clock ticking down. Shush holding as well. Molotov comes through. Shush falls off the angle. Good flashbang. Yabby's found Magisk. All now onto Dupree. Only one remaining. Yabby's looking to finish him off. Does it? Gonna be double OT. Heroic taking us once again the distance.
That was a great call by Cadian as well. More often than not, Heroic, when they've been slowing down, especially in regulation, they throw a spanner in the works by rotating all the way back. This time they just fully commit in. Already got 2 picks. And Sphinx, they know he's there. They can hear the spam. So just by isolating the gunfight allows them another opportunity. Another overtime on the cards. Magic number. Well, now it's 22.
Now being contested once again. Agility either way. It's down. Looking to take the aggression. Jump peaks the angle, but look at the damage done. Down and Tessus limping. Have to fall back. Sphinx burnt quite low. Look at Badana. Heroic completely concede control.
Yeah, they have to, though. Scared of more HEs. Look at this setup, though. This is very aggressive for Vitality. You've got Zai Wu taking contact, tucked in. That's a very tight peak to hit. That's why he's got his teammates there in support. Dupree playing ahead of this utility. Deep grenade trying to catch off. Either one, Astound or Tesses, but not quite. Right, looking to reset. They're working their way back up Banana here. They could just go straight in. Dupree trying to lead with Zaiwu's contact. Thinking about peeking top middle. Yabby, well, he thinks better of it as well.
Shields are being thrown. Yabby, he's holding the spike. Looks straight on pass. Checks his angles, but it's not quick enough. Yabby does deal with him. Gets a little scary there. Start to think on the swivel that maybe the kill comes through. Now it's on to Zai Wu. Only defender here. Rotation is coming from Magisk. Flash through Zai Wu. Gonna be peeking out. Gills with Yabby. And that forces the rotation back once again. They're playing with them. Shush walking through. Right way in. The Sphinx up on second oranges. He's dealt with him. Apex here as well. Trying to make their way through the side. Cadian can't connect. Down. Only one remaining. 2 seconds left. Just wants to get away with the AWP.
Oh, yes, we'll manage it. Yeah, just caught in 2 minds there, Heroic. By the time they try and head in towards the B-bombs, like the timers tick so low, so you can't be diligent with your clears. Just try and gamble that there's no players residing up towards top or second oranges. Flashbang makes Sphinx not shoot. So there's an opportunity to try and isolate the kill on towards Coffins, but once the white expires out of his eyes, gives him a little bit of a rub. He's able to just lock that one in. Vitality start strong in the second round of our overtime. Holding in. Now to second mid is Zywoo. Early apartments control now being taken back by Heroic. Lots of utility being dispersed at Banana. Leaves down low.
Ooh, real low. Sphinx almost catches the timing. Take him as well as he falls back. Okay, another chance here. There it is. Kill goes the way of Vitality. Another opener. What's the response from Heroic? Happy. Dealt down low early by the bullets of Magisk, and Zywoo is starting to reposition as well. Looking for this mid control. They're setting up like they're about to peek into him. He's repositioning. Here comes the smoke. Zywoo holding strong. About to jiggle into him. Hits the shot onto Zhush. Reposition as well. Player in Boiler. Tess is about to swing on him. Zywoo with the perfect incendiary. Flashes as well to peek back in. Heroic, they can't find a way into this. Just on the side, Yabi's can swing through. Jumps out, deals with Zywoo, but Dupree has found Cadian. Magist now on the side. Swings out, the trades come even. Which means Tessus is now into this 1 versus 3. The bomb can be retrieved. They know exactly where he is, and look at the CT's response. Coming through already, pounding him. Finds that first on the Apex. There's a chance here, but not ready for Dupree.
What a round from Vitality. Perfect hold by Zywoo. Utility usage being put down to prevent the pushing from Boiler, but also on the other end of the map, I was just looking at the mini-map. Vitality took control back in towards top Banana. They re-pushed the issue. They got the information here just as these kills are coming on over, which allows Sphinx to be on that quick path for rotation, especially as the kills are all being found in from A. Really strong defense. Look at what it's left Heroic with. Yes, they've got the AKs, but no AWP for Cadian. It's just a Galil.
Sphinx looking to take the fight as well. Molotov, that flashbang is amazing. Dupree setting up Sphinx for success, and he's still fighting. Finds 3. Tessus gets 1 in response, but that is it. What an opener from Sphinx.
Now that's a change of pace that Heroic were definitely not expecting. Hat-trick for Sphinx. It's a clear pathway to Vitality for success now. Magisk gets spots at the balcony, but Zywoo can just flash back in. Magisk is ready, waiting to fight. Yabi will find the kill, but that's where Zywoo steps in. And he doesn't miss those, does he? Great grenade, even the wall bang to finish that one off. Vitality in touching distance has sending us to Mirage.
Flawless on the CT side in second overtime. Just need 1 more round. What a flashbang from Dupree. Sphinx, the spray down onto 2, gets the 3rd. Zywoo finishes the job. So those 2 stars, Zywoo and Sphinx, stepping up. Zywoo looking in contact early as well. The flashbang doesn't matter. Fully blinded finds the kill. Cadian has got 1 in response down mid. Vitality fighting up Zywoo. He wants Mirage. He wants to take us here, but Yabi shuts him down. Dupree gets 1 in response, and Cadian is there again. It's even trades back and forth constantly between these 2 teams. 2 versus 2 now. Magisk and Sphinx. Bomb collected. They're currently split up. Standoff in mid between Magisk and Shush. Now they group up, making their way back. Cadian, the only defender.
It's gone quiet. You see it, Cadian's considering. It might not be B after all. Smokes, they're going to be deployed. Flashbangs rain out. Vitality. Cadian on the timing, not quite. So now that bomb can be planted. 2 versus 2. Utility being lined up as well. Chunks, Magist down. It's basically a similar scenario on both ends of the server. Magist looking to peek, trying to take the fight in towards Shush. Molly going to flush him forward as Shush wins out the battle. Cadian can now peek in, but that's where Sphinx does get 1. Can he find the kill? Can he send Vitality to Mirage? Not yet. There's another round waiting in the wings. Heroic survive another retake.
Down to the wire there. Zywoo doing everything he can in Banana. Heroic just always having another player there to deal with. Fantastic retake. Great utility to flush that fight out. Allow Shush to be set up for success. Heroic is still fighting.
No warp for Zywoo. 5 AKs. Adds another dimension to the attack. Heroic might not be expecting this. Utility being dropped towards the top. It's 3 grenades down. Lucky to be alive. Needs to try and fall back in. Good damage and control already established by Vitality.
Tries to squeeze down. Swap out with Katie and now. Yeah, there it is. Prolific secondary AWPer on this squad. Now gets his hands on it. Utility being juggled across towards CT. Banana control established for Vitality. Tesses up on towards Oranges. Cadian with an incendiary ready to go. Drops the smoke, well timed. Falling back
he's
in
moved
towards.
away.
I think he's collecting a second smoke, yes. Enough time to do so. Vitality are respecting this. Now I can throw another one down. And that's exactly when Vitality throw their utility. The incendiary is perfect. Tessa's on top. Gonna swing out now, looking for all the kills, but only finds one. Cadian flushes himself through, trying to be the hero, only good for one. Apex has doubled up and opened up the B-bomb site.
Look at Zywoo as well. Taking control towards Ruins. Magic is in. Banana gets dealt with. Good flashbang. Suddenly, the man advantage is back in with Heroic, but the pressure, it's still on them. Time left ticking. Kit on the board for Shush and Stown. And Stown's being careful. Remember, he's been brought low earlier. Great grenade. Apex, he's still alive. Now Zywoo steps in, removes Shush. This gets a little bit more difficult for Heroic. Looks like the beginning of the end. Great Molotov as well. Zywoo and Apex, they found the kills, but is there enough time? I don't think there is. Utility expiring. Jabby gets on the bomb. Is there enough time left on the defuse? Not quite. Vitality will take it in double overtime and send us to that decider map of Mirage.
A single piece of utility doing the job, burning it out. They can't get on there. They're both so low. Down to the wire. The defuse can't quite come across. We go to 3 maps. We go to a very short break. We'll be back after this.